No scuffs up here. No. Okay. Well, I don't know what happened the first 2 games, or first 1 game.
Yeah.
Orion. What?
Was PS2 what they started with?
Yep, they started with PS2.
Running it back.
And Kofu went with 2 and 1.
No. I could definitely. So, Game & Watch is one of those characters that plays his game and you have to play around it, right? But the thing is, I feel like so is Incineroar. And so, this is one of those games where each character has to respect the other so much. Because Game & Watch obviously has really hard-hitting moves like his down smash, right? And there it is. But everything he does is super safe. But the thing is, when Incineroar gets like 2 hits, he's just as much damage as a full combo from someone else, right? Especially when you have Revenge.
Revenge is literally just some sort of like amiibo spirit power-up where it's just, I'm skipping the whole combo, just doing a nice 50-60.
Yeah, it always hurts a little bit inside when you get Revenge side beat and it's 60 damage and you're like, oh, okay, right. But I think the thing with Incineroar is, even when you take 1 hit and you take 60, he still has weaknesses as a heavy, and I'm surprised that didn't kill. Game Watch is really light.
Yeah. PS2 higher, doesn't it have a higher top blast zone, right?
It's got a somewhat high top. I don't think it's the highest, but probably help him out there a little bit.
It might be the highest in this rule because we don't have
we don't have Kalos. That's right. Yeah.
So it might be the highest, which there might.
I think should change. By the way.
I agree. I'm right there with you.
Okay, perfect.
I think Kalos and Northern Cape are more different than PS2 and a small battlefield. Personally.
Yeah, I agree. I think Northern Cape or Kalos. Yeah. But anyways, killing with the up, that's really. I mean, maybe not super risky, but still scary going for that trade.
Yeah. And a lot, both Death Arcana and Kofu been playing really well to bait out that Revenge, then just go in and punish with a combo or a grab.
That's the thing about those players.
The 9.
But yeah, both of those players very slow and reactive playstyles. I played Death Arcana and I remember just being scared about how little he was doing, because I felt like I knew he was just waiting for what I was going to do, and he knew what I was going to do more than I did, or something like that. I don't know, it's scary, but...
He's one of the most mellow people you play, and I don't know if he's just holding a monster down inside or something, but you can feel him just reading your mind and getting ready for whatever you're doing.
And that's... Oh, and there's... Speaking of reads, okay, so this is Incineroar with Rage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he gets the roll.
Never mind.
Okay, that's the thing about Game & Watch, right? Is he throws out an up smash right there to cover the roll, but if he misses, Game & Watch isn't punished for missing smashes, right?
Oh, not at all.
It's so hard to punish Game & Watch for literally any of his moves. And so, that's probably the struggle that Orion's dealing with here, is that Game & Watch just kind of mashes better than Incineroar. And so Orion actually has to be the one, I think, on this end, finding the openings more so. And that's probably what's putting him on that leg of the score.
Yes. Going back to PS2, kind of surprising. Kind of expected some for the Switch. I've seen that with the... Oh yeah, it'll auto-update for you just as soon as you do any changes to that. So.
Okay.
But, you know, I'm kind of surprised that he's sticking with PS2. A lot of the players tonight, including Death Arcana when he played Oa, they're just willing to stick with the same character, same stage. They want the run back. And, I'm just kind of surprised that none of the players have been sticking around, make their opponent feel a little bit less comfortable.
Yeah. I can definitely see... Well, you're making your opponent less comfortable, maybe, but maybe it's also for them not wanting to add more variables while they're trying to figure out the matchup, because I can see that too. Maybe he's thinking, you know, I feel like I'm getting close with PS2, so I don't want to mix things up and then drop further, like drop the progress just being trying to figure out your opponent.
Now, Kofu and Orion have actually played twice since quarantine has kind of started to open up. Both times we're actually back at GSS. Last week, Orion was the one to send Kofu into losers bracket. It was 3-1. If I'm not mistaken, and then Kofu came back in grand finals and had the reset and finished out the bracket. And I think might have even 3-0'd him on the last set.
Wow, nice parry. So this is a bit of a rivalry we've got happening here. Then that's not gonna kill, but it looks like that's the thing about another thing with this matchup is how Game & Watch is so light and it's so heavy. So, you know, he's gonna have to put on some more damage on the Incineroar to get the kill. But like we talked about before, it's a little bit easier, I think, for Game Watch to get the damages. Right now he's up a stock.
Now, hitting right off the gate with this IV. And trying to get the neutral B ledge trapping. He's kind of switched from that, his set inside of winners against Death Arcana. He had tried edge guarding and it really wasn't going well, and now we've seen him switch to more of a ledge trapping instead of the edge guarding. That neutral B definitely being the biggest part of that ledge trap.
So I think something that we can kind of see here. Oh, unfortunately, he's got some damage to work with, and you can see. I think Orion's trying to stay as close as possible. Oh, yeah.
Taking the up air
Gonna
there.
trade with downer and gets the scoop off the top.
And that gonna give Orion a little bit of room to breathe now.
So the stage worked out.
Yep.
Running it back. So I wonder what the Game & Watch prefers here. Final destination.
FD. Definitely the ability to not have to worry about Orion using the platforms to camp real. To avoid any of, like, for example, the down smash. As well as Chef.
Yeah.
So,
I think something else in this, wait, I forgot what I was saying.
You're good. Another thing that Kofu could utilize is the juggle game. It's going to be a lot easier to juggle him if he's not worried about Orion retreating to platforms.
Yeah.
So I think cross board is just going to really help out Kofu with his advantage state and help him use Orion a little bit more.
I'll agree with that. He always gets so much mileage off of the neutral B. When I play Incineroar, I'm like afraid to use the neutral B because it's like so loud.
So, yeah, it's
like,
so long lasting.
He places them so well. Oh, that's what I was gonna say with the forward airs from Game & Watch.
Oh,
I
without
feel
the
like,
platforms
yeah, without
there.
platform, forward air becomes like so much more of a wall. So that might be
Before you can
perfect.
either jump on the platforms or you also have to space around the platforms as Game &
And he
Watch.
can't drop the bomb under the platform either, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Parry, down smash, and yeah.
I've seen some good parries out of both of these players this set, which is always nice to see. That's how you know two players are getting to know each other well, is when they start parrying each other.
Yeah, they find each other's tempo, they know what they want, and they parry and just get that message.
That was a good example there where the Incineroar Orion getting close up in Game & Watch's face, so he beat out the forward air with his neutral air and hit him. And I think that's exactly what he's looking for, because I was talking to Orion and he said that Incineroar's moves, he doesn't think any of his moves are bad or like slow. It's just on a slow character, I guess.
It's a great moveset, just a bad character.
Yeah, because I think it's hard for Incineroar to get in with how slow he is. So if he can stay in, all of his moves are just gonna out-tempo in trades and things like that.
Between Nair with how fast that comes out with how little end lag and how lasting it is, you also have the neutral B. If I'm not mistaken, it has some invulnerability to it, as well as comes out super fast. And then the forward air basically being a rinse and repeat of a K-Rule's forward air, except it's better.
Yeah. Oh, and he drifts away on that one. So we've seen Kofu parry the neutral B and then down smash to the last moment. And so here, Orion drifts away with the neutral B. That way, he can't get punished afterwards. So that's a nice adaptation to see.
Yeah. Trying to catch the roll with the back air, but just slightly missing that spacing. And that's the thing, against either one of these players, you make just the slightest mistake.
Good example of Game & Watch smashes not being punishable.
Absolutely brutal character. Great game design.
Oh, interesting. A little miss on input there, I'm sure. But
Unfortunate.
not bad for Orion. But
Yeah, very fortunate for Orion.
he's got the uphill battle because of the stage counter picks, but I wouldn't put it past him to be able to find an opportunity here to bring it back one more game, and then that would be it.
That's the thing. Orion not only just playing Incineroar, a very scary character with just absolutely crazy potential to pop off, but just as a player as well, just knows what he's doing, he knows how to get in there, and very scary when you give him the chance and the opportunity to just rack up that damage, and then he's going to kill you at nothing.
It's not looking like he can find his footing here. I don't see this going his way, and yeah, there's a back air for the edge guard. Some solid stuff from Kofu. Looks like it's just a little bit too hard to get in on Game & Watch when you're Incineroar,